Hello, welcome to the opening bell. My name is Isaac, and in this video, we will recap the stock market week of March 13th to 17th, 2023. Let's get started. I'm using the TD Bank Stock Market Simulator. We will start with Coke. I own 20 shares of Coke, and I paid for it at a price of $60.57, and its last price before the closing bell on Friday was $60.02, and I have a loss of $10.90 on Coca-Cola. Here's the chart for Coca-Cola. As we can see, it starts the week at around $59.50, around at there, and it's going to have a lot of fluctuating prices throughout the week. It's going to first start on an upward trend to over $60. It's going to come all the way down to around $59. Then it's going to take an upward trend again to go over $60 again, and it's going to be sideways to end the week. So a lot of fluctuating prices. However, only around a 50-cent increase per share this week as it ends the week at $60. And this is the chart for Coca-Cola this week. The next stock that I'm going to talk about is Marriott. I own 28 shares of Marriott, and I paid for it at a price of $169.33, and its last price was $158.77, and I have a loss of $295.78 on Marriott. So Marriott is usually one of the good stocks that I own, but this week it did not perform that well for me, and Marriott did go down this week, and we're going to talk about that in the charts. Here's the chart for Marriott. As we can see, it starts the week at around $161 over there. It's going to have a lot of fluctuating prices throughout the week. It's going to start on a sideways trend, then it's going to go up on March 14th. It's going to come a little gradually down, and on March 15th, it's going to take a vertical jump down, and it's going to go all the way down and so it was around $162, and it goes all the way down to around $158. It's going to go sideways, then it's going to take a little upward turn. It's going to try to climb back up that dip. However, it's going to go sideways / downwards to end the week on Friday, March 17th. The next stock that I'm going to talk about is Disney. I own 130 shares of Disney, and I paid for it at a price of $106.14, and its last price was $93.20. I have a loss of $1,681.73 on Disney, and it is not one of the best stocks I own. It is one of the worst stocks I own. It used to be a really good stock of mine, and I continued buying more of Disney. And this is a lesson to learn. There's a limit where it comes to that. If you buy too much of a stock, when it comes down, your entire loss will come down. And for me, 130 shares owned and a giant loss per share of Disney cost a $1,681.73 loss on Disney since I first bought it, so Disney's not one of my good stocks. Here's the chart for Disney. As we can see, it starts the week at around $91, and it's going to go straight up to over $93, close to around $94 at some points. It's going to take a little sideways note. It's going to go straight up again, and this is where fluctuating prices start happening. It's going to go straight down, straight up, and then it's going to continue that straight up note until we get to around March 17th. It's going to end the week sideways, and will end the week a little more than $93. So a profit this week per share for Disney, and it does have a upwards trend throughout the entire week, and around a $2 increase per share for Disney this week. So a good week for Disney overall. The next stock that I am going to talk about is Yum. I own 10 shares of Yum, and I paid for it at a price of $129.36, and its last price was $126.85. I have a loss of $25.10 on Yum overall since I first bought it, so it's not a really bad stock for me, so it's not that much deep in loss compared to the other stocks I own, such as Marriott and Disney. So I'm happy that it's not losing, but also on the flip side, not happy that it's not in profit as it was a couple weeks ago. Here's the chart for Yum. As we can see, it starts the week at a little more than $125. It will spike straight up to over $127. It will come down, up, down. It will go straight up, and it will have a high of around a little more than $128 from a low of around $125. So a really good increase from low to high this week, and it will have a gradually downwards trend to end the week at a little less than $127. And as well as this chart does also relate to the other charts that I've talked about so far in this video, a lot of fluctuating prices, and that probably did happen in a lot of charts for stocks over the course of this week. My next stock that I'm going to talk about is Apple. I own 20 shares of Apple, and I paid for it at a price of $147.80, and its last price was $155 before the closing bell. And I have a profit of $144 on Apple. Apple is my best stock that I own overall, and it has been a wonderful stock. It spiked up in prices this week, and it's been a really good stock. Remember, it is a tech stock, and a lot of tech stocks did go up this week. So I'm really happy for Apple, and it is my best stock that I owned, and it did have a lot of good prices this week. Here's the chart for Apple. As we can see, it starts the week less than $150. It is going to go up. It is going to take a sideways glance all the way until around March 15th, March 16th, around here. It's going to go up to end the week at more than $154, around $155 around here. So an overall good week for Apple in stock prices. The last and final stock that I own this week is Alphabet, which is Google. I own 15 shares of Alphabet, and I paid for it at a price of $100.48, and its last price was $101.62. I have a profit of $17.10 on Alphabet, and it has been a really good stock for me along with Apple. So a similarity is two tech stocks that perform well this week, and we're going to talk about Google's performance in the charts. Here's the chart for Google. It starts the week at around $90, and you can tell over the course of the week there's not much fluctuating prices. It is just going to go straight up and have an overall awesome week, and will end the week above $100. And it's one of the best stocks that did perform for me this week, and it did have an overall increase in stock price over the course of the week. Your story of the week is in green this week. We are going to talk about how well tech stocks performed throughout the course of the week. Google is this graph, and Apple is this graph. These are the two tech stocks that I own, and you'll see they have an awesome week and profit throughout the week. And these are two other tech stocks, major tech stock, Microsoft and Meta, also performed well throughout the week, and they both had an awesome gain in profit throughout the week. And other tech stocks such as Amazon and Nvidia also performed really well throughout this week. And these stocks were not badly affected by the collapse and bankruptcy of the Silicon Valley Bank. These are the main reasons why these stocks went up. Stock owners did pile their money into these stocks, and they did buy shares of these stocks, which caused profits in these stocks, as well as big gains for tech stocks. I would like to talk about it. Look out for next week, as we have a Fed meeting coming up. It will be important to look out for stock market action during the course of the week. Thank you for watching this recap of the stock market week of March 13th to 17th, 2023. I hope you enjoyed the recap. I will continue posting stock market recaps weekly. Thanks.